Guys, we are back from vacation, and today we have taken the wine fridge out here. We have to get this area cleaned up and then get the lights installed underneath this. I don't know quite how I'm going to do it yet. It should be pretty simple, but we might have to cut a little bit of drywall to do it. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter though. This whole thing is getting painted. This whole kitchen is being painted as soon as the appliances go in. So we already put the wine fridge out on the curb, me and Patricia. Now I just got to vacuum this out and work on these lights. And we're going to get that going. And I think I'm going to remove this Alexa because we already have it on this fridge. There's no point in having two screens in here. It kind of complicates things. I can move that elsewhere. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. After a short vacation, I went on a cruise and a vacation. We came back to find where we left off over here. We had installed the lights underneath that cabinet and we found out that we can only go right to left. That means the power wire has to either go underneath or on top. There is a gap. I am going to have to probably at least make a hole in the drywall right there for the wire to get behind there, because unfortunately the shelf is not even all the way. It's gapped there, but not right here. So first things first, we got to get this cleaned out because it looks like very bad and hasn't been opened up without a wine fridge for probably 5 years at least. Of note, I was having issues with the cameras outside, and this guy right here is an Era 6 Pro. And it was in here. I tried it in the garage on the other side of the wall. Still not a lot of luck. So I ended up going ahead and getting a Era 6 extender. And I still got to tie the wires up, but I put it right up here where there's power on the corner of the house. That gives me a good Wi-Fi signal out here to the cameras. And so this camera out here is now working perfectly. The one on the other side of the house, however, is still flaky, and there's a Era 6 Pro like 5 feet from it, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But yeah, so now I've got a little bit better Wi-Fi coverage on the corner of the house where I have cameras, and as you guys know, I have like 10 cameras and like 6 Wi-Fi devices. Also, just remembered I need to order lights for behind the new wine fridge. This whole thing needs to be lit up. I wish I could do lights over here. Just not really a good way to do it unless I did it. I guess I could do it on the top. I'm gonna order white LEDs to put on the top of this and the top of this. Absolutely am. And back here I put power in way back in the day. Yeah. All right, let's get this clean. You can see right there, it was looking pretty gnarly, dude. Underneath the lip where you couldn't really clean it. All right, we did get everything removed from underneath the cabinet now, so we are ready to go ahead and start installing. We also need to move everything off the top of this because we're going to try to get the wire back there if we can. If not, we will run it underneath or into the wall. All right, these are the 9-foot Govee string downlights. So what we want to do right now is get these out to kind of get an idea of what we're going to have to do to get these other lights installed. Let's go ahead and get this unpackaged. We would actually be perfect if we could go left to right. We could start on that side. Power would be easier, but we can't because the lights don't allow that configuration. And we have to clean the glass before we start sticking. But let's lay out the lights first. Just don't know what we do with the wire over there. Okay, up here in the back, the wire will not fit through there to drill through here. So I'm going to get a razor knife and see if I can cut a channel out right here.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
All right, we did get the wire run behind there and drilled through the bottom. And now we are going to go ahead and stick. That's kind of not a great place for it there, but I'm going to try to go ahead and get this cleaned and stuck on. Go ahead and put the cable mostly inside the wall here. That way it can completely be hidden, the connector. And what we'll do is we'll just fill over that and then when they paint the kitchen. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean under here to get the lights stuck on. I got the first part of this done before the appliances get delivered, and I did get the power ran up here and the wire stuffed behind the shelf mostly. And then over here we will have to patch, and we will just go ahead and embed that wire in the wall. And then the Echo Show goes right there. Now I'm just going to clean all this up and get to work at my regular job. just like that, and we're done with this lighting project. Okay, now that both sides of the lighting project are complete, we can go ahead and put these devices on same device type in the Govee app so that we can control them all at once. I'm going to go ahead and configure that now, but I wanted to let you guys see how this looked with the kitchen lights off all the way. And so that's with the lights set between warm and cool, and I was successful except for that part where we have to fill right here where I got the wiring. But yeah, it looks really cool. I'm really happy with it. And you can see the fridge has its own edge lighting as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do like device on here and get these lights synced up with each other. All right, now I have to get everything back underneath the sink here, and then that will complete this project. The only thing I can say is these lights do not do a good warm white. If you want warm white, you need to get a different step. These are almost yellow when you put warm white. In fact, they look completely yellow. This is halfway between warm and cool. And as you know, this stove has edge lighting. And if we go here and we hold down the settings menu here, you drag the little slider and you can see it going through all the settings. And there's the edge lighting. You click OK, OK. And then you can select a color here, natural, cool, or warm. And put it on cool. So now it is on cool white down here. There's what it looks like. So what we'll probably do now is put these lights on cool. The kitchen ceiling lights are warm white. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back under the cabinet and wrap this up, and you guys can join me while I do that. Pretty gross.